Is it displayed there? Which one is this?
We can search for it.
Okay.
That might not be the right translation. I just saw the other one.
No, this is will come.
Okay.
No, not this.
It's-
Hmm. Okay, we'll start with our prayers. Excuse me for this delay. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Asato ma Sadgamaya Tamaso ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Aviravirmayedhi. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Amvattvamanusandathami Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshinim. O Bhagavad Gita, with which Partha was enlightened by Lord Narayana himself, and which was incorporated in Mahabharata by the ancient sage Vyasa. The Blessed Mother, the destroyer of rebirth, showering down the nectar of Advaita, and consisting of 18 chapters, Upon thee, O Bhagavad Gita, O loving mother, I meditate. So this is our meditation session. We are to meditate on Bhagavad Gita, as it gives rise to a knowledge which is destroyer of all duality and establisher of that self which is our real self. As of now, it is only apparent. So here we are on 18th chapter, and though we have completed up to the preliminary things, but preliminary shlokas, but let us start like with recapitulation so that we build up our ideas. And also we have few new faces, so it will be helpful. So in Gita, as we know, has been divided into three parts. First part is that aspirant, what aspirant should do and what is his real nature. All these are explained in first 6 chapters. Second 6 chapters is to denote what is the divinity and his real nature. And the third set of 6 chapters starts for unification of this. Now here in 13th chapter, Arjuna asked the question, Prakritim Purusham Chaiva Kshetram Kshetragyam Evacha Etat Veditum Ichhami Jnanam Geyam Cha Keshava. O Keshava, O Krishna, I want to know. So he asked few questions. What are the Prakriti? What is the Prakriti? What is Purusha? And also what is Kshetra, field? And who is the knower of the field? And knowledge, what is knowledge? And which ought to be known? These, O Keshava, I desire to learn. Why? Because Sri Krishna is Purna Jnani. He knows everything, every aspects of life and afterlife. So he asked this question. Then Bhagavan says, Sri Krishna says, this body is the Kshetra. So he answers the questions. Idam shariram kaunteya kshetram iti avidhiyate. This body is a kshetra. Kshetra means field, like a farmer cultivates. There should be some place where he sows his seeds and reaps his results. That means fruits. So Bhagavan says, Idam shariram, this body. Shariram, whatever shrinks. Sharira. That means whatever gives, take, or whatever is subject to change. So that is sharira. And we find this body is all the time changing. Not this physical body only, but psychological body, mental body, that also keeps on changing. And also it has another meaning, that means it heals itself. Sharira means that also it can heal. As we know, we have wear and tear. When we use it, then it heals also. So idam shariram kaunteya kshetram iti avidhiyate. Etad yo vetti tam prahuh kshetragya iti tadvidaha. That means knower of this field, this body, not only physical body, knower of this physical, mental, and then vital energy body and subtle body, causal body. So whatever is this aggregate. So knower of this is the knower. kshetrajna, knower of self, knower of the field. So this body, O son of Kunti, is called Kshetra, and he who knows it is called Kshetrajna, by those who know of them. So this is, like always Sri Krishna would say like this, that I am saying not like that. Those who know, they say like this. So he'll give reference. Now here comes, he asserts himself. Kshetragyam chapi mam vidhi. Know for certain that I am the knower of Kshetrajna. I am the Kshetrajna. I am the knower of Kshetra, that means field. Sarva Kshetrishu Bharata, not only in this Kshetra, this field, but in all fields. Not only in human, but in all being. I am the knower of that body. And what is jnana? What is knowledge? He says, kshetra gayor jnanam. So, knowledge is to know what is field in reality. It will be explained in brief. And who is the knower of this field? Who is the knower of this field? This knowledge of kshetra and knowledge of the knower of the kshetra, kshetrajna. That means kshetrajna. So that is jnanam. Now let us. Me do thou also know, O descendant of Bharata, to be kshetrajna. So I am the kshetrajna. In all kshetras, all fields, the knowledge of kshetra and kshetrajna. So kshetra and kshetrajna, knowledge of this is considered by me to be the knowledge. So what Sri Ramakrishna said? Sri Ramakrishna said, to know one is the jnana, knowledge. And to know many is ajnana. Of course, that reference is different, but very important. It looks like a very ordinary statement. To know one who is manifesting as many. If you know that one, you know everything. So to know one is knowledge, and to know many is ignorance. So here, anyway, we will go with this. So knowledge of kshetra and kshetrajna is considered by me as knowledge. Now, question is, what is this kshetra? What is this field? Where we are to cultivate? Where we are to sow our seeds? So, here comes the answer. Tat kshetra, that is kshetra, yat cha, yadrik cha, yat vikari, yatascha yat, sacha yo yat prabhavascha, tat samasena me srinu. So I'll explain it. What is that? What the kshetra is, what is its properties, are, what is modifications are, yat vikari, that means what happens after this, what is the series of changes, what effects arise from what causes, and also who he is and what his powers are. Hear from me in brief. So, and this is not new. This has been explained. In all our studies we keep on repeating, but still we find, okay, still we need to explain, or we need to understand. So, Rishivir bahudha gitam chandobhir vividhai prithak brahma sutra padeschaiva hetu madbhir vinishchiti. So he says, this truth has been sung by rishis. Rishis means seers. Rishayaha mantra drashtaraha. Rishis are those who have witnessed the mantras. Our mantras, that Vedic mantras, are not written by anybody. They meditated on God and they were pure in heart. The whole day they toiled and meditated. And whatever came to them, the revelation, that was taught to their disciples. And those disciples taught to their disciples. This way we have received. So that's what is called Shruti. So Rishivir Bahudha Gitam, in many ways, in various distinctive chants, Chandovir Vividhai Pithak. That means Chanda means that meter, in various Chanda, in Vedic Chanda. So everything is in meter. Chandavir Vividhai Pithak. In passages indicative of Brahman, full of reasoning. And Brahma Sutra here also, there is one thing called Brahma Sutra. That's one, the gist of Veda rationally represented by Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva not only divided Veda, previously there was no division. All like many branches were there, and they were the protector of that branch. Sometimes that got obliterated because that family got extinct and we lost that. But still what we have, still it's a big chunk of the Vedic, the virtues are there. So Veda Vyasa divided into 4: Rik, Sama, Yaju and Atharva. So after this, it is so vast. How to understand? How to comprehend? So what he did, he selected various teachings and made sutras. What are sutras? Aphorisms. Like a sutra means like thread, one thread. If you can find one thread, what is the end? Then you can pull it up and you can get the whole thing. So sutras are like that, aphorisms. Swalpaksharam asandigdham. It should be minimum worded, asandigdham, but doubtless. Saravat vishwato mukham. And it should be the gist of that. And it should be universal. And this way, this is the sutra. Saravat vishwato mukham. So, he composed 555 sutras. Those are the gist represented rationally for the protection of Veda. Even if the Vedas are lost, but with this we can have the complete knowledge. So, that's called Brahma Sutra. And like this, Athato Brahma Jigyasa. Janmadyasya Jatah. So, these are sutras, and then that explanation goes through many pages. So, Rishivir Bahudha Gitam, thus this truth has been sung by rishis in many ways, in various distinctive chants, in passages indicative of Brahman. So here he has taken another meaning. That means where Brahman is indicated. So Brahma Sutra is a treatise. Hinduism has got 3 pillars. One is Shruti Prasthana, the canons. One is Shruti Prasthana, means Upanishad. Smriti Prasthana means Gita, that we are studying. And Brahma Sutra, that means Nyaya Prasthana. The canon, that logical canon. So here that Brahma Sutra is that, but it can be explained in many ways. Why this was explained in different way? Because Brahma Sutra was composed later. And here Bhagavad Gita is considered prior to that. This was uh, in Mahabharata. This Bhagavad Gita is part of Mahabharata. So Mahabharata must have happened before composition of Brahma Sutra. So that's why some people take this meaning. So whatever is related to Brahman, that's Brahma Sutra. Phrases indicative of Brahman. Anyway, so this way, the meaning is taken or not taken. Now what he promised, that I'll tell in short. What what is kshetra? Yaccha, yadrikcha, yadvikari, yatascha yat. So now he says, what is that? He says, Mahabhutani Ahankar, 5 bhutas, pancha bhutas. You know how this is categorized? We have 5 sense organs. So now let me hear, because some people are reading. We have 5 sense organs, so whatever we see, those or see or experience under 5 categories. Either I see, or I hear, or I taste, touch, and smell. These are parameters. Therefore, whatever we experience, it is related to this. So Panchabhuta means whatever, say solid, I can touch, solid. And then liquid, then energy form, gaseous. And all these are encompassed or retained by something that's called space. So 5 things, Panchabhutas. What are those? Kshiti, this is earth. Earth means solid. Kshiti, up, water, watery, liquid. Tej, energy, maruta, gaseous, and space. So these are 5 bhutas. Now 5 bhutas must have corresponding 5 receptacles. Eyes, ears, etc. Tongue, taste, the smell, for smell, nose. But the avenues, we are not talking about outer sense organ like eyes. Eyes are only receptacles. It's only gateway to receive the impulses. So whatever receives, that is the receptacle. So 5 senses and 5 organs of action, and ego, ahankar, and intellect. So he says the great elements, that means 5, egoism, intellect, as also the unmanifested mula prakriti. That means when everything is taken together, that's mula prakriti, this root cause of this manifestation. How we can understand this? So you are awake now, but you go to sleep. But still you see many images in your dream. But a time comes when everything is merged in you. And the next morning again, from that it springs and creates the whole world. So this happens every day, but we hardly notice it. So everything goes into one, and next day everything comes out. First it is not distinct, and then gradually it manifests. And then we recognize, oh, this is that. So this happens every day. So great 5 elements, egoism, and how we understand, because then comes I am here, I am understanding, I am perceiving. And then that is egoism, intellect. How we understand? How we say I am? Through our intellect. So again, that these two are also inclusive of chitta, mind stuff and mind. So here, like it is taken because he promised that I'll tell you in short. Intellect as also unmanifested mula prakriti, the 10 senses. 10 senses means 5 sense organs, 5 organs of action, hands, feet, etc. Then more things. Desire, ichha, dvesha. Desha means desire means whatever is good for me, I want to have it more and want to retain with me. I want to hold it. Desire. Then a hatred, whatever is not pleasant to me, I want to get rid of it. So that is dvesha. So desire, hatred, pleasure, pain, the aggregate. Uh, Pleasure, sukham, whatever is pleasurable, we want to have it. And then, sukham, pleasure, and dukkham. Dukkham means whatever is miserable. Ichha, dvesha, sukham, dukkham, sanghata. Sanghata means aggregate. What is sanghata? Means all this conglomeration. Okay, we can give an example. Can you tell me which part is a car? Is the tire a car? Is the wheel the driving wheel is the car? Or is the say body or engine? No part of the car is a car. But when it is taken together, then it is a car. That's sanghata. So sanghata means it has like some entity. When we take many things together, then it becomes a cycle. All parts taken together, then it is a cycle. Otherwise, that's not cycle. So sanghata means aggregate of all these. So this is like self-sustaining machine. It becomes like robot. Sanghata, the body. Chetana, intelligence. Like how we are understanding. It is because of our awareness, our intelligence. Chetana, awareness, consciousness. So this awareness is still it is involved. See, I'm talking, I'm involved, my awareness or consciousness is involved in talking. It's not pure. Then dhriti, the fortitude, to hold something. Like if somebody insulted me, then I hold it for ages. So this is the capacity to retain something. And also we retain something. Say, this song, how it is sung? Yes, I understand, I know, I can play. So this is also dhriti. Etat, this is savikaram, modifications which undergo changes. Savikar means whatever keeps on changing. So these are etat savikaram, kshetram, samasena udahritam. In short, it is explained or enumerated in briefly has been described udahritam. The great elements, egoism, intellect, as also the unmanifested mula prakriti. So mula prakriti is there. Our consciousness, awareness, but in front of that, in this prakriti is playing. Prakriti is manifesting in so many forms. Behind that is, of course, that awareness, consciousness is there. But all the modifications are of prakriti. So, mula prakriti, the 10 senses and one mind and the five objects of the senses: desire, hatred, pleasure, pain, the aggregate, intelligence, fortitude. The kshetra has been thus briefly described with its modifications. This previously also he explained. Hmm. Yeah. Mula means root. Root. Mula prakriti, the origin. Yeah. R-O-O-T. Root. R-O-O-T. Yeah. Root. Mula. Prakriti feminine, so that's why Mula. Mula means origin. Mula prakriti. So, see, we are talking all is happening in prakriti. Okay. Because of prakriti, everything is happening. And prakriti, Bhagavan already said, apareya mitastanyam prakritim viddhi me param. These are my lower prakriti. Jiva bhutam mahabaho yaedam dharyate jagat. 7th chapter. In the beginning, 7th chapter. So, I have two prakriti. One is para prakriti and apara prakriti. They are bhumi, rapo, analo, vayu, kham, manam, buddhirevacha, ahamkaramiti yamme prakriti ashtadha. So this is eightfold of prakriti that has been already explained in 7th chapter. And then para prakriti, who creates? So the creator, para prakriti. But I am behind it. All cannot touch me, even it's beyond everything. So anyway, that is Parama Purusha. So let us go ahead. Now, oh, this is the thing. Okay, now Amanityam, Asakti, no, this one, not this. Oh, one page is missing. What? Yeah, one page is missing here. Okay. So here comes now what is jnana. Now Bhagavan is explaining what is knowledge. But here actually what he'll give us what is the instrument to have knowledge. What are the instruments to gain knowledge? That he'll tell. So let us go there. So one page is not here. Sorry for that. It says amanittam adambhitvam ahimsa kshantirevacha, and then this comes later. Acharyopasanam shaucham sthiryam atma vinigraha. So let us take, because this is very important. It is said sarvatraivahi adhyatma shastre, in all places, wherever adhyatma shastra, jnana lakshanani yani, whatever the signs and symptoms of knowledge, those are to be cultivated. Yatna sadhyatvat. That means the other things are there, but these are signs and symptoms of knowledge. Why it is important? Say, we discuss all the time, but still we fail to understand. Why? Because it should be translated into our day-to-day action. And that can happen if we practice in our lives the virtues that is important. Why it is important? Because though these virtues cleanses us. Example, suppose there is a pool and you dropped something very precious. But you cannot see it. Why? Because the water is muddy. Until or unless you clean the water, you cannot see. So first thing is to cleanse the water. But suppose water is also clean, but it is choppy. It's in waves. That also you cannot see, because sometimes you see and then it is not seen. So water should be placid. So first cleansing of water. So cleansing of our heart. Why? Because it has so many desires, so many, emotions and lots of things. If somebody says something, then we are gone. We are destabilized. If somebody insults, then gone. So the thing is, we lose our equanimity of our heart. We are always disturbed by something and we are stressed. So that is why we need to stabilize our mind first. And as Sri Ramakrishna said, pure mind, pure intellect, and pure self is one and the same thing. When mind is purified, then it becomes no mind. Mind loses its mindness, because mind is always in turmoil all the time. It in waves, mental modification. But if it is pure, there is no desire. Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, avinivesh, all this will go. And then what is. So that is why it is important. Now, what are the qualities that one should cultivate so that one attains knowledge? So amanitvam. Amanitvam means humility. We have self-aggrandizement or self-estimation, and we are very high. You don't know who am I. I'm a great singer, I'm a great speaker, or this, that. Lots of, within this boils on. But a person should, this is also disturbance. It stops our manifestation of reality. Reality is all the time there. Like this. Suppose you see water, while you are driving, you see water. Where is the water? Water disappears when you go closer to that. Road was there. On the road, it refracted as a kind of wave, and we imagined that there is water. But water is not there. But road, where is the road? Where it was. When you see a snake on a rope, but when you bring light, there is no snake. So where that rope was? Where you saw it? Similarly, we are cultivating something, divinity. Where is that? Here, now. We are the divine. The problem is we are not convinced. Why? Because we are so engrossed with the things of the world. We are infatuated with it that we think that is real. It is not real. Whatever is anitya, we think it is nitya, eternal. Whatever is not real, that we think it is real. So whenever we are thinking which is not real, even this teaching is not real, but this remains. So even if you don't know, but you are that. So here amanitya means all disturbing things are to be removed. That means humility. What is our natural state? We all are humble. But something, extraneous comes and sits on our head, and that forces us to think that we are most important thing. VIP, very important person. But somebody says, no, no, not very, very insignificant person. So, amanityam, adambhitam, dambha. Dambha means here that boastfulness. But adambhitam is against that. Amanityam, atmanah shlaghanam tad abhavah. So, not to give self-importance. It doesn't mean that you are to be lowly. No, not that. You must have confidence in you. But not that you are the only thing. Other people also should be given respect. That is why amanitvam. Then adambhitvam, adambha, that means unpretentiousness. Those who have boastful, or those who are boastful, what they do, what they think? They think that they have something extraordinary. And then they boast for that. But adambhitvam means not to have that. Then comes ahimsa, non-injury. Non-injury. Even thinking, not to think or hate anyone. Sometimes we do ourselves, or we instigate others to do. That's also not good. Or we are not doing, but we say, very good, very good. It happened, very good. So anumodita, sanctioned. Krita karita anumodita. I think done by oneself, or made others to do, or having sanction. Yes, very good. What is happening? Very good. He's getting it, an education. Or sometimes, because of anger, or because of greed, or because of confusion that happens. So various kinds of ahimsa is there. Himsa is there. And not to do that himsa is ahimsa. So ahimsa means non-injury. Kshanti, forbearance. This is very important. Kshanti. Kshanti means like forbearance means what? Sahanam sarva dukkhanam apratikara purvakam. We have studied in Vivek Chudamani. Sahanam sarva dukkhanam. That means it is forbearance. Forbearing all kinds of difficulties, miseries. Sahanam sarva dukkhanam apratikara purvakam. Without any murmur, without any revenge, or even without wailing. Sometimes what happens, we are agitated because of that. Or we want to get or have revenge of that. Apratikara, not to take any revenge. Sahanam sarva dukkhanam, forbearing all miseries without taking any corrective measure. So this is a tall order. In the Western world, why Swami, why should not I take? No, thing is, choice is yours. If you take revenge, what happens? You are agitated first. So this is to cleanse one's heart. But if you want to take revenge, then you have to plan it, you have to calculate all kinds of things, you have to, the whole lot of things. So, sanam sarva dukkhanam apratikar purvakam. Whatever happens, it's forbearing. Especially the past thing, which we do not have any control. And that memory keeps on coming and torment us. at least we are to able to forbear that. Apratikar purvam. Chinta avilap rahitam, not even wailing. Oh, you see, I cannot do something, but I can wail. All the time I am singing and what he did wrong for me, etc., etc. So, chinta vilap, worry or vilap, wailing, rahitam. Um, Sanam sarva dukhanam apratikar purvakam chinta vilap rahitam sa titiksha nigadyate. One thing I am missing. Anyway, that is titiksha. So, but here kshanti. Kshanti means not only that. This patience. Patience. Everything takes time. For healing also, the body takes time, and even for disturbance of relationship, there also it takes time. So one should give that time. But we are very restless. We don't want to give that time. So kshanti arjavam. So that's why kshanti has two components. One is that samadam uparati titiksha. Titiksha means forbearance. But here also patience, kshanti. So generally we see like we are in a queue and it's not moving, so we are restless. Especially we can see in driving, and people honk. Even if you make 2 seconds late, then people honk. So restless. So anyway, acharya upasanam shaucham, then service to the gurus. Here, there's nothing. The humility, unpretentiousness, non-injury, then forbearance, then uprightness, straightforwardness, arjavam, not crookedness. See Sri Ramakrishna. So Sri Ramakrishna had a hand injury. So Rakhal Maharaj, they are covering him by wrapper, so that people should not see his injury. But Sri Ramakrishna was, he could not reveal, cover something. So when people came, he removed this and said, see, my hand is injured. Because when you pretend something, you want to hide. That means that's also mental modification. That extra work that you are doing. But if you keep your life simple, nothing to hide. See whatever you want to see. So, arjavam. Okay, then acharya person, service to the teacher. Shaucham, purity. Like it's difficult to tell. But Holy Mother, Sharat Maharaj had meal and he wanted to take the plate, but he said, no, mother said, no. I am your mother, that I do. And when he went out to wash his hands, it's like in village like that way, not basin. So what mother did, took the seat and touched to her head and said that these are Mahapurush, great ones, and we are Grihasthas. It's because of our great fortune that he came to our house. So Holy Mother, who is like Guru, and whom Sri Ramakrishna worshipped. So she is touching the seat of Sharat Maharaj, Shardanandji Maharaj, to her head and saying this, that these are great ones, we should honor them. This should teach us, not for herself, but see the humility. It's wonderful, mother's life is excellent. So, Acharya Upasanam. So like this is service. Service to teacher. Shaucham. Shaucham. Cleanliness. Very important. Sometimes we go to bathroom and then we go to shrine. And we in the same socks. Say, what are you doing? So we should have that cleanliness. When we go to the shrine, it should be clean. And eating. Before eating, one should wash hands. All these small things. Why? It is to train our mind, train our, remove our impurities of heart. When we do this, then we can understand. Then everything is pure. So this purity is to be cultivated by keeping cleanliness. Achar, shaucham, stharyam, stability. Purity, steadiness. So shaucham, stharyam, steadiness and self-control. Atma vinigraha. Atma vinigraha is very important. Controlling of oneself. Wherever it is required, he can engage himself. But where it is not required, he will totally detached. Atma vinigraha. One thing more, that how we can, so vitarka badhane pratipaksh bhavana. Sometimes the alien ideas come. If somebody insulted, then you may think of taking revenge. But that time what is to be done? That is vitarka badhane pratipaksh bhavanam. When that idea comes that I should take revenge or I should also do something, that time we are to spread the thought, loving thoughts to all direction, even to the enemy, even the person who has insulted you. So this way one can conquer that different mental modification which are not helpful. Then atmanah apakarasya atma shabdabachasya karyakaran sanghatasya. That means whatever is not good for the self, and to resist that is called atma nigraha, atma vinigraha. Whatever is not good, that means we atmanah apakarasya. So whatever is not good for the self, that is to be abandoned without any question. Sometimes what is not good, we try to hold it. Nowadays this social media, we know that it's not good, but still we stick on. And that gives, not only mental, it is physical also. So, it is not good. When we know it is not good, we should not indulge in them. This is only one example I am giving. So many other examples are there. So this is, and then we'll take up the next one, Indriyartheshu Vairagyam, Anahankara Evacha, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi Dukkha Doshanudarshanam. So 2 shlokas are missing here. Asakti Ranabhishanga. So these are very important qualities that those are to be inculcated in our lives. Because these are, when practiced, are like it is the gate of achieving self-knowledge. When all these disturbances are taken away, then realization of self comes. See, what has happened now? What is yoga? In 6th chapter, Bhagavan explained. Dukkha Sangyoga Viyogam Yoga Sangitam. We have invited miseries, and miseries have come and sitting on our shoulder. So get rid of those miseries is yoga. As simple as that. Dukkha Sanyoga Viyogam Yoga Sangitam. We are not miserable. We are blissful all the time. But somehow whatever gives us pain, we hold it. We want to retain it. So Dukkha Sanyoga, Dukkha is like this. Dukkha Sanyoga Viyogam Yoga Sangitam. So this is very, very important definition Sri Krishna gave. So these are the qualities to remove our mental modifications, those create our misery. And here you will find everything is simple. Of course, difficult to practice. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tatsat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Chamundaya Viche Om Aim Prim Klim Chamundaya Viche Om Aim Prim Chamundaya Viche. May the Supreme Reality protect us from all hostile forces. Chamundaya Viche. Oh, Mother Divine, my Mother Divine, oh Mother Divine, I take shelter in Thee. Oh Mother Divine, oh Mother Divine, my Mother Divine, I take shelter in Thee. Eyes of compassion, heart filled with love, that look of forgiveness we all have need of. Durga Ma, Durga Ma. Oh Mother Divine, my Mother Divine, oh Mother Divine, I take shelter in Thee. Oh Mother Divine, oh Mother Divine, My mother divine, I take shelter in thee. Your arms to protect me from evil and fear. Your mercy fulfills me with a love that's so clear. Durga Ma, Durga Ma, Durga, Durga, Sharade, Durga, Durga, Sharade, Sharade, Sharade.